Good day everyone. So for today's topic, I'm about to discuss a short splicing technique for joining two ropes permanently. Okay, so this is my PPT which entitled Short Splicing Technique for Joining Two Ropes Permanently. Okay, so for the definition and purpose, understanding short splicing as a method of permanently joining two ropes by interweaving strand, preserving most of the rope's original strength, retaining around 87 to 95%. So as you can see in the pictures, it is a series of two ropes which is kinonect para mas maging matibay siya, which is permanently. And then from the word short is short splicing kasi nakikita nyo naman may short splice lang siya. Okay, so for the preparation, importance of wiping rope ends before unlaying and the proper handling of strand to ensure neat and strong splice. So first, kailangan mo natin itali yung sa dulo para in case na if unlay mo siya, hindi siya basta-basta matatanggal. And after siya matali, that's the time na mag-unlay na tayo. Kung nakikita nyo, meron tayong three types of sa unlay. Meron tayong tinatawag na Z blades na pa-right siya, and then kapag pa-left naman, S blades naman ang tawag. And then sa nakikita nyo naman, meron tayong tinatawag na braid rope, which is mas complex na to siya. So the importance of preparation is para ma-ensure natin na malinis yung pagka-splice natin and ma-ensure natin na strong yung pagkaka-splice natin. Okay, so for tools and materials, type of rope suitable for short splicing, use of tools like feed to open strand and wiping twine or marling for finishing. So these are the types of ropes, which is meron tayong jute, cotton, cord, sisal, manila, and the hemp. So meron tayong naman tinatawag na mga tools na tulad ng feed, which is pang open ng strand, and gumagamit din sila ng twine pang wipe ng rope na i-open na i-unlay natin. And marlin naman, ito yung parang pang finishing na siya na part. Okay, so these are the procedure. So ito yung procedure kung paano gagawin yung short splicing, which is yung step by step na procedure. So step by step procedure or the action such as unlaying strand, interweaving strand of each rope against the lay of the rope, tacking strand properly, typically 3 tacks, and timing strand ends to rope diameter length. So as you can see sa first na natin step is we have to connect the two strands, which is yung each strands is between two strands of the opposite ends. And then the second is that's the time na make first tack under the nearest strands kung saan yung mas malapit na strands. That's the time na i-tack natin siya. And then after natin matak siya, that's the time na hihilain na siya or na siya, tawag dito, i-swide na siya. And then that's the time na, and after that, i-cross and tack each strand. So kumbaga hihilain na siya para mas maging siya, kumapit talaga siya. And after that, so yung last part ng procedure is divide each strand into 2 parts and then take 2 or more tacks with each up strands. Kumbaga ipapasok na natin siya dito para mag-connect na siya. So that's the time na magkaka-create na tayo ng short splicing. Okay, so for the finishing technique, wiping or tapering the splice to prevent unraveling and improve durability. Kung napapansin nyo sa picture, bawat dulo ng strand is may may tali. Ang purpose nito is para hindi siya kusa na parang parang mag-open or ma-unlay. That is why kailangan itali yung kumbaga i-wipe or ita-tapering yung mga splice para mas maging matibay siya, hindi siya basta-basta ma-unlay. Kung nakita nyo, kada dulo is nakatali talaga siya to ensure durability talaga. Okay, so for the strength and advantage ng paggawa ng splicing, which is the short splice, kumbaga comparison of short splices strength relative to the knot, explaining why splices are preferred in seamanship for strength and reliability. Kasi sa splicing kasi mas matibay siya. Kumbaga each strand or each strand is parang ito ano talaga yung kapit niya aside sa knotting. And then aside dun, for case na pandak or short yung yung rope mo, pwede mo siya parang i-connect sa another rope para mas sumaba pa yung rope natin. And then yung yung advantage yun is mas durable siya kasi nga mahigpit yung pagkakapit bawat strand. Pero nakadepende naman yan sa pag splice naman. Kapag hindi naman talaga siya nakakapit talaga, like pinasok lang siya sa isang butas tapos hindi naman amo or hindi tugma yung pagkapasok mo, so parang useless lang din, ma-unlay din siya. So yun to. So that's all, thank you.